so this is a room tour, and we're going to start off with this fabulous doggy door. Let's see. I'll explain why. Rats, I still can't show you. And then, over here is my bed. I'll explain the meaning behind the doggy door. Is a reason. Basically, we chose to get a doggy door. He's still learning, okay? Yeah, it's in a baby Sam door. Because, so, I want to say a couple days ago, I tried sleeping and I get freaked out sleeping in a room by myself. And so, like, but I'm fine with sleeping in a room with, like, just me and Sam, like, I'm fine with that. And I feel proud of you. Pretty soon you're going to be loving that thing so much. I was going to do a room tour, but I realized that the music video is not out. So I can't show you my room. Other than, like, the few parts that, but I want to show you the dog. Yes, you had a cracker. It was for training purposes. So basically, I usually sleep on a blow-up mattress, twin size, in my parents' bedroom. At first, I didn't have a choice because at first, I didn't have a bed. But then, I, did and, But the thing is that my dog likes to go in and out. Like, literally at night, he likes to come in here and just be with me, And then at the last minute, and then at random times, he'll want out. And he wants out because he wants to, go check on my mom, because he likes to check on his family. It's priority to him. Before he goes to sleep, he's got to check on all of his family, or everyone in the house at least, which is the family. But because I keep the door closed sometimes, because, I just do, I'm partly because, I really soon I am going to start my own diary. I haven't done one in a while. It's not really a diary because it's going to be on the internet. Still, I'm still going to be, bringing it up. It's more just for my own health and safety thing. It's going to be a journal that my parents aren't going to be able to look in. Just so I can track the progress. I'm at this point really bad off. I miss my crush. And actually, I want to bring up something. I'm annoyed because this morning, I literally had something in mind that I was going to tell you a few days ago, but then I didn't because I forgot. But, I do have something to tell you. Basically, I am 15. So trick-or-treating, usually, doing things for Halloween other than, passing out candy. At my age, it's usually, it's stereotypically when most people stop. I haven't. I wanted to go to the Hootenanny on Halloween. It's outdoors. Sam, what? Here, I'm going to see if I can catch on camera. had to force is you can come back in. Yay! Wish I was filming that. Because he just walked in. Basically, he's still learning how to use it, okay? And he got scared at first. But then once we installed it, and he kind of started he's starting to get the hang of it, and he's realizing it's not that scary. So I'm proud of him when he does. And I did train him with, a few times, so, I fried him a little with, his sandwich, or a cracker. Or with the cracker, I broke it in half, and so I put one half where, he just had to stick his head in, let him eat that, and then the other I made where he had to go fully through. Just to make him feel accomplished, and also so he could get something good out of it. So basically, back to the Hootenannies. Going there is actually really special. It's out for those. Let me explain what it is. It's basically, so we have a baseball field right down the road. It's not a very big one, but it's a good one. And next door to that is a park and a library, and then town hall and stuff. So basically, every year on Halloween, they do a thing called the Hootenanny, where a bunch of people come out, they bring games. Basically, there's a bunch of games, and it's outdoors, and usually they're bounce houses and hot dogs, and just it's an outdoor or event. And it means a lot to me going, not because I'm 15 and I don't like candy, and I'm not really big into the bouncy house. They didn't have them this year because of Corona. They were limiting. They also did not have the Halloween costume or Halloween costume contest, if I meant. And they usually do that, but basically, it was different. You had to wear a mask, but it was still fun, outdoors, social distance. So I really wanted to go, and going there means a lot to me because I overheard my crush one time literally say that he goes there, and I went at first we weren't gonna go, okay? We weren't going until literally on Halloween I had filmed a music video, finished filming that, and then I walk out and my mom's aren't you gonna get changed into your costume? And I went I didn't think we were going. She went go ask Dad, and if he says yes, then you can go. So so my dad comes out, and I asked him, I'm hey, can we go? And he's fine, I don't particularly want to go, but I'll go for a short amount of time, which is fine because I get through the stuff, I usually complete it all in 10 minutes anyway, minus last year. Last year, it took me about 20 minutes, only because of the fact that last year I chose to wear my JoJo shoes, and I had different ones at the time, and they have a really soft heel. What I mean is that the shoe is kind of fabricy, and so anytime you would try to get it on, the heel would bend in, and it was annoying. So it took me 10 minutes to get my shoes on, because I went through what I think is one of the smallest optical bouncy houses ever. There was maybe 4 or 5 optical. Kind of short, but also kind of fun. So basically, I was hoping that going would allow me to see my crush. Unfortunately, not. That did not happen. and that's really sad. So like, it was kind of just disappointment, and I feel like for once, I thought that maybe my birthday wish was gonna come true. Like, yes, getting my earpiece was fun, and like, I got some sister time. We played the shortest game possible of Among Us in real life. Basically, what happened was Bella's sister was the imposter, and no, what happened was we were all playing, and then and like at first we thought Bella's sister was the imposter, or we thought that like she was joking, and the thing was, we generally thought she was joking, like when she was going around like killing people. Oh, and we kept doing our task because we didn't realize she was actually the imposter, because she said it in a way like, killed you, killed. Like, in a way that, like, we thought she was actually joking, not realizing she was. And so, otherwise, if I knew she was, I would have reported her. I would have called an emergency meeting and reported the dead body. And then, like, we could vote her out and stuff. Like, but that was such a short game, partly because I didn't do a good job at spreading out the task. So, like, it was kind of, like, hard to kill people and not, like, be seen. So I kind of felt bad, but also it was super short. We literally, soon as that game was done and we finished, like, picking it up, we were going home. Like, we were literally heading home because we had to get home to see my dog Sam and stuff. And at the time, this happened like the day of my birthday party. Also, I wasn't sure if I was getting my presents that day from my parents or my actual birthday. Turns out with that day, you know. Yeah. There was a lot of candles. 15 of them. I'm excited though, like, but I literally went in knowing what I was going to look for if, like, we had a cake, which we did, you know, cake candle. And, like, I knew I was going to wish to see my crush. And you're probably all like, you can't say your wish. Don't worry, I already gave it, like, 2 weeks from now. A week and a little bit. Like, a week and, like, 2 or 3 days. Yeah, a week and 3 days time. Nothing. Well, no, 4 days actually. Yeah, 4 days. See? Yeah. So yeah, like, there's no chance of it happening problem. And that's really sad because, like, getting my earpiece was fun. It was like sister time and it was just fun and I loved the end result, which I have, like, basically a week from Friday I'll be able to change them out. So that's cool. So not this Friday, but next Friday I can change out my earrings. And I want to show you which one. I want to show you all my earrings in case you missed that. We're going to start with dangly. We got these cute unicorn dangly ones. I tried to go for 2 pairs of danglies and 2 pairs like regular. So far I like regular because these are regular, not dangly. But I wasn't sure what I was going to like. got these really cute, like, unicorns. Wait, are these unicorns? Yeah. You can't really see, but there is a hornet just white. So yeah, those are my dangly ones. My non-dangle one, here's this here. This, I thought, like, were kind of, like, out of my choices. I wasn't sure if these, and, like, I kind of like these because they're rainbow, and, like, my niece said that they are her favorite. And then these. And I decided when I change them out, I'm changing them out to these. Because they are so cute. They are personally my favorites. I actually like these more than these, but I still love these. So yeah. And then I will explain why I got 4 pairs instead of 1. Because Claire's had a sale going, and where it's buy 3 things, get 3 free, but because my sister was also purchasing like 2 other things, and I got 4, not counting these. It was expensive, like very expensive, so if you are looking in, you might want to choose somewhere just, I want to say, and if you're looking in for like more of a budget and like keeping it kind of cheap, then you might want to go somewhere besides Claire's that might be cheaper. But if you just want like personally, if you want like the more like colorful like unicorn like JoJo vibes like I did, Claire's is the it place. They got you covered, but they are expensive. Like I'm going in, I thought it was gonna be like $25, maybe 26. It was not. It was around 50. And I got a bottle of cleaner, which is good. I've been keeping it clean, because we were a little worried about this being done because, well, I should say my mom mainly. It was definitely, I wasn't because I don't ever bleed, like, I don't bleed when I get my blood drawn. And yeah, and then like, so I wasn't worried. My mom was freaking out. She almost you could tell she was freaking out, kind of didn't want it done. But like, also I have an advantage on that my mom owns a lot of earrings and like sensitive earrings because she had her ears pierced. I don't think she has them pierced anymore. But yeah, she has a ton of earrings. And that she said that I can always borrow if I let her know first and make sure it's fine. Don't tell my mom, low-key. A few of those earrings are cheap. The reason that I say don't tell my mom, like, there's no way that you could really, unless you're a family member. Or because my mom would freak out about them. Because, like, oh, you can't wear cheap ones. And they'll get your ears infected. I don't, I think a cheaper quality one is what I'm thinking, because I would like, if it wasn't cheaper quality one and you were just worried about price, like being cheap, then I feel like that's bad, because you should want, like, the cheaper ones save you money. But if you're looking in quality, then that makes sense. Yeah, so I got those, and I'm really happy. I went total unicorn. Then my dad, we kind of was, a little bit, but for the most part, he was cool. And my sister was cool. So that was, Sam, I love you. But the reason we chose to get a doggy door is, first, it will help with the room makeover, kind of, but not really. More for Sam, because I cannot afford to get up every night, 10 to 20 times per 3 hours. Just, Sam, what? Just to open the door for him to go out, and then 10 seconds later, run back in. That's why we got you a baby Sam one. Yeah. It just makes life simpler. I know usually, like, a dog door is to take them outside whenever, but we don't mind, like, opening the door first. Like, he's pretty good at telling us, like when he needs to go out, and also, like, at this point, it would just be a waste of money to get one just to take outside. When, but we needed it on this door, because that way he can just walk in and out, and still a little cautious with it, but he's getting there. And so, yeah, basically, I kind of want to do a challenge with you. Okay, I'm doing it, you know? You don't have to participate, but if you want to, you can. If you are someone like me that personally has a big life thing that is bringing you down, or you just want to do this for the fun of it, I want to see you take a notebook, any type of notebook, or just a stack of paper or something that you can write on, and then something that you can write with, and you can do this with maybe an app on your like iPad if you have an iPad, computer if you have a computer, tablet if you have a tablet, phone, like whatever. And then I want you to just write every day for, like, we're gonna do 2 weeks, because 2 weeks is good, 14 days, and see, and what I want you to specifically write about is, you are doing this just for the fun of it. Write about your day, write a few things that stood out to you about your day. If you, Sam, you need to go potty. He's still learning. You can come in if you want, Sam. Or not. Yeah, so if you are doing this, write something about that stood out to you about you could write most of what happened in your day if you want to. And if you are doing this actually because something like you actually have like an issue, write about it. Write about your progress of the day. Please, you don't have to, and I'm kind of just encouraging you to be, maybe you'll see something that you didn't see before. Maybe I kind of did this, but not really, where every once in a while, like, if something seemed like off or like I felt like it, I would put in my reminder that, or that like almost like a little section like dive. Like, like just so I could see every once in a while. I mainly tried to do it like once a month. Just one short little thing to see my progress. And from that, because I wasn't doing enough and I wasn't forcing myself enough, I kind of couldn't tell you my progress at all. So, yeah. That's kind of a thing. That's kind of a thing. But now I'm dead set serious. I am going to do it every night. Just because, well, I did discover one thing from it. I discovered that I'm kind of bad off. Like, it brought to my attention, which was kind of already, like, I wasn't 100% sure if I was actually struggling through losing my crush. I'm gonna make a whole video off of this now. Stay tuned.